Sup y'all, back with another video. Today we're gonna talk about a couple different things. Seems like Bitcoin has dropped a little bit. Last time I checked an hour or two ago was around 3,900, 3,950, somewhere around there. Let me just look at it right now. So 39.98 on Coinbase. Ethereum's at around 320, Litecoin at 46. Bitcoin took a little drop. I think SegWit's gonna activate tomorrow sometime. So I'm expecting it to pump, maybe hit new all-time highs after that. So that's what I'm really waiting for. What else we got? So OMG tokens and Pay tokens. I've made a few videos about them in the last few days, few weeks. Also a couple other tokens I spoke about: Civic, Particle, Qtum, a few other projects I've been looking into. Someone on my one of the comments on the last video actually asked if I thought that if I was more bullish on OMG in comparison to Paycoin, TenX Pay. I would probably say now at this point, since the web app was released, I expected some sort of action, some pump on TenX Pay in the last few days. From what I can tell from the Slack group, I haven't got the app, but it seems to be working well. They figured out some bugs early. I guess you can order the card now. I had difficulty signing up because I'm a United States citizen, and you have to have a U.S. number they need to confirm with you, so I didn't go through with it. But based on what they're saying in the Slack group, everything seems to have went fairly well. They're looking to release the iOS app next week. I think on the 28th or so. So I'm still holding until we see some type of action. I think it has some potential. I'm just going to take the right conditions. I don't know if maybe Ether pumping the last couple of days kind of took the attention away from maybe that web app, or maybe just people don't care about the web app of something that's already been on Android already. So OMG coin, it seems like they're making a lot of headway. They are supposedly OMIS is supposedly a fairly big company in Thailand and those areas, Southeast Asia. They're supposedly equivalent to like a Stripe on this side of the world. So those payments through smaller merchants and providing them a way to accept different currencies. So hearing the news of them with working with McDonald's in Thailand, starting to accept different currencies, and also them posting that suspicious photo with the Apple logo on the skateboard. Sorry, been sick last couple of days. I am somewhat more bullish on OMG coin than 10x Pay, just because when you have a certain user base, you have some confidence. They also met with the People's Bank of Thailand with Vitalik in the last week or so. So I expect when some of these projects come to fruition, we could see this coin shoot up in value, to $60, $70, $100 maybe. it just depends on how quickly these things get going and how quickly they can get a hold of the market. Um, so I think OMG coin, I am a little bit more bullish on them than I am TenX Pay. I have picked up some more of both coins in the last day or two, as they've been, dipping a little bit. And I'm just gonna wait. Just gonna wait to the next run up, and hopefully we'll cash out there. I also still have my Neo, which I'm still well within the in the green on. I bought a few hundred Neo when it was $8 or so before I left for vacation. I'm still holding on to them. When I came back, I thought I should have sold probably, but I just didn't pull the trigger. I sent them to my Neon wallet, and I've been collecting gas on my Neo for the last week or two. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. I think we're once Bitcoin activates SegWit, we may see a run up in everything. I think it's going to be a big shock to the cryptocurrency space in a positive way. I think it'll set the stage for a lot of these altcoins to have some gains as well. So yeah, that's we're still just holding. I picked up some Civic, some more Civic tokens. So right now I'm just in that accumulation stage of these smaller coins. I actually went back a few months back to April when I had initially started doing this, and I kind of got off the train. After a few weeks, I had bought ARK, the ARK coin when it initially came out. I think I bought it when it was around 6 or 7 cents, and I held it all the way up to, I think it was, went up to like a quarter or something like that, 27 cents. And it started to drop, went down to 17, did some things like that, and I kind of ended up selling somewhere around 22 or 20, something like that. And I had only invested a couple $100 in that coin, and I had a few thousand of them. But I went back yesterday and I did some calculations, saw how many coins I had when I initially bought, how much I spent based on the BTC price. I went and looked up the actual what the BTC price was on that day, and I just figured out how much dollars I had spent on ARK. I got a few thousand. It's like 400 and something bucks. And if I just held those coins until now, that $400 would have been well over $8,000. Last time I checked the price of ARK, and that was just 4 months ago. So that was my thought at that point. I kind of got off track with not holding for at least 6 to 10 months, a year. I didn't do that, and I would have it would be a very, very small investment with an amazing return. But those times I didn't really know as much as I know now. I hadn't traded as long. I was just really figuring things out, trying to chase some coins, which I still made a good amount of money on. But I think if you make these strategic investments with a few $100s, a few $1,000s, if imagine you put in a few $1,000s in one of these now, and wait 6 months, what could it be then? Or even a year, wait till next year this time, or next year June, before everybody goes on vacation. What would those few $1,000s be then? Maybe it would be 100,000, a couple 100,000, who knows. But I learned that that really doing that, going back over my trades and looking at what I had did in the past, it really helped me make the decision just to buy these coins, hold when they run up, just still hold, and if they drop a little bit, still hold. And that's where we're at now. TenX Pay, OMG, Civic, Particle, Quantum, Qtum. I'm just gonna hold these coins indefinitely until and we'll see where they go. At least a few of them, or a couple of them, maybe home runs. I get the feeling like OMG is really. I'm getting that same feeling we had last year with Ether. We were hearing the whispers of the news, and it was right before, a lot of major announcements and things came out and boosted the price. So, yeah, that's what I'm doing now. Appreciate y'all watching the video. Subscribe below if you haven't already. I'll keep you guys updated with what I'm doing. Follow me on Instagram, legal_Jones. Appreciate y'all taking the time to watch me. And y'all keep buying that crypto.